Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another deadline stream. I'm not muted. Happy days. I've put my mic up a little bit too loud, probably. How are we doing? Let me know in the chat how you're feeling ahead of the Game Week 12 deadline. I think my chat is being a little bit slow, which is a bit weird. I'll figure that out right now. I just get that up so I can see what the hell's going on. There's obviously a bit of news today with Jota. Not much news with Newcastle. So we're going to talk about that, of course. I'm also going to quickly send a message to someone because I should have sent it before I started and I forgot. Something I need to sort. There we go. Anyway, how's it going? There's going to be a lot of questions about Jota and Salah, I'm sure. I think the Jota news, to be fair, has made people a lot more happier about getting Salah. I saw some people that are like, boom, doing it straight away. Probably would have done it anyway, but I think it's much easier now. Love the shirt. I think a lot of people probably don't love the shirt, but whatever. Wrong time to be wearing it. Like, you wear it whether you win or lose, right? That's the whole point. Hopefully beat Man City. My chat's being really weird, by the way. So if I miss any questions, I'm sorry, but it's like it's putting up like 10 messages at a time, then it's just stopping. I don't really know why. And I don't know if there's anything I can do about it, but we'll just keep plodding along. So I'll bring my team up. I've not made any transfers because why would I? I've already got Calvert-Lewin on the bench, so I'm currently still playing Jota, but I might swap Calvert-Lewin in and just play 3-4-3 and just bench Jota. It's a bit of an annoying one because if he starts, Fulham is so good. But if he doesn't, he could be on the bench because he just said it's a knock and he needs to be assessed. He's not actually been ruled out. So that does worry me a little bit about starting him. So I might before the end of the stream, put Calvert-Lewin in. I'm currently playing Watkins over Calvert-Lewin as well. I don't know. It's one of those weeks where I bench one of Jota, Watkins, Calvert-Lewin. One of them probably does okay. Something's just telling me if I'm gonna bench Calvert-Lewin, maybe doing it the week where he plays Chelsea, one of the best defences in the league, and Rodriguez is out, and Luka Dean's out, and Coleman is out, is possibly the time to do it. So I might bench him. I'm still yet undecided on that completely, though. So it could change before the stream ends. So we'll see. I wouldn't really actively look to bench Calvert-Lewin. I wouldn't be worried about him if I had to play him this week. But as someone with a bit of a bench, I might do it. George, how's it going? Vardy, Ziyech, James, James out, I guess that is. Salah, Bamford, Mahrez in for a -4. I mean, for a -4, it sounds nice. I don't know if you need to do a -4, though. Could you bench one of James, Rodriguez, or Ziyech, maybe? I mean, bringing in Mahrez before Man United. I like the Salah and Bamford moves. Mahrez if you want to. But yeah, obviously you're taking out two players that are injured and Jamie Vardy. I wonder, could you afford to do Ziyech and James to Salah and someone, I wonder, for free? Please review your FPL League. I should probably do that more in streams. I'm not going to do it on a deadline stream. I'm going to guess you might be top, which is why you want it reviewed. Just a sneaky suspicion that I have. Let me have a quick look. Who's top? Do I see your name there? Oh, I do! Let me see. Hang on. Who said that? Review your league, please. Where is it? Where is the comment? I can't find the comment now, but I'm pretty sure it was Shivanish Diwan. I've probably butchered that. I'm very sorry. On 791 points, currently 8th in the league. Overall rank 259. Fair play to you. I'm not going to do the whole league now, though. Not the right stream for it. I should probably do that a little bit more, though, you know. I'm bad at that. Let's be honest. I'm bad at that. There's a lot of things I say I'm going to do on these streams. Well, there isn't actually, but there are some things and I never end up doing them. It would have to be for a Ward-Prowse price player. Yeah, fair enough. I don't mind the move. I just don't know if Mahrez in for a -4 is the right call. If you've got someone on the bench to play instead of Ziyech or James, like James Rodriguez might be back next week. Not saying you want to keep him with the fixtures, but if you got someone on the bench you could play instead, you could just not take a hit, I guess. But you'd have Mahrez in for West Brom. Just have to hope he starts, right? That's always going to be the problem. You're like Maguire, maybe a better player than him. Look, Harry Maguire's a legend. Harry Maguire's a legend. Right, this chat is doing my head in. It's like putting like 10 messages on at a time, and then instead of them coming in one by one, very hard to read. Thoughts on Rafinha? I like him, to be honest. Nothing more to say. I think he's a good option. I think he's almost starting to become that player. It's getting a little bit too much talked about for how good he might be. Like the hype's getting a little bit too much. But I think for 5.4 million, he's a decent option. Scored a goal already. Played 3 games, 1 goal. Yeah, I think he's good. Next 4 or 5 fixtures are decent. Even after the Spurs game, then after that, they're pretty nice as well. I don't think there's many better options at that price. That's what I would say. Like, I'm already looking ahead to next week, and I might keep Calvert-Lewin. Because like if I'm keeping him for this Chelsea game, the next couple of fixtures are a bit better. And then maybe just do Jota and Son to Fernandes in a cheap mid. But I could go down to Rafinha and still have a bench option. But I don't know if I want to give myself the headache every week. Tommy Hasgar, need to sell Calvert-Lewin for money. Bring in Wilson or Bamford. I'd go Bamford for sure. Peach, how's it going? Jota to Souček. Is it Souček or Souček or something else? I need to double check that. Yeah, I might look at doing that. Yeah, I mean, if you're asking for yourself, yes, potentially. I wouldn't want to play him every week, but as a bench option, if you want to spend a little bit more on your bench, then I don't want to start talking about double game weeks so early because I don't want to get fixated on just getting points for that 1 week. But Souček is going to have a double game week in game week 19, and it's a pretty good one. And he's a pretty good bench player anyway, so I am considering that move, Jota and Son to Fernandes and Souček myself. But yeah, we'll see next week. I ain't worrying about it now. Who knows what could happen next week? Complete change of plans. I've already got Salah and De Bruyne in, so as long as they don't get injured, that's my captain's covered. I'll worry about the rest as it comes. Is Dyer a good option for clean sheets considering how Mourinho has set Spurs up? Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, the fixture after Crystal Palace is Liverpool, so that is quite tough. And then it's what? Leicester, Wolves, I think. So it's not that easy after Crystal Palace, but long-term bet, Dyer could be pretty good for clean sheets. Is Calvert-Lewin bench final? No. Nothing's final till 6:30. I'm so torn on it. Originally, I had Calvert-Lewin playing ahead of Watkins. The thing is, usually I wouldn't back someone against Wolves, but and they've not got Barkley, so I might just swap Calvert-Lewin back in and bench Watkins. I don't really want to bench Jota, but that is probably the safe play. Is just to bench him in case he doesn't start and comes on for another like 15 to 20 minutes. And like some people have been tweeting me saying Jota for 15, 20 minutes, even 30 minutes is better than Watkins for 90, and I just do not agree whatsoever. Of course, he can come on and score in that time, and it is Fulham, but I still don't like it. If I can get a 90-minute versus a 20-minute, I'm going to take the 90-minute every time. Pretty much. The thing with Wolves is usually it's not a defence that I would back against. Back against, but they changed to a back 4, and I just don't know how secure it is versus their old back 5. Obviously, it's more attacking. It looks to be more attacking so far. Again, it's small sample size, so I'm not really sure how to assess playing Watkins, basically. Bench Watkins instead of Calvert-Lewin. Maybe. You seriously need to fix your internet. Yeah, if you want to buy me a new house, I am all for it. George, going for the move. Mane or Salah captain? Tough. Salah for me. I mean, I guess Mane is the ultimate safe choice because you know he's going to start. But if Jota genuinely has a knock, and why would Klopp be playing mind games with Fulham? Salah is the one, right? Fulham are much improved. I'm not. Like, even if they are much improved, this is Liverpool. Like, if there's one thing this year that I have really kind of hit home to myself is, who cares how much a team like Fulham might have improved? They are playing the best team in the league, and Liverpool will score goals against anyone, let alone Fulham. So let me have a look at the last 4 game weeks for Fulham. Who have they even played in the last 4? Let me have a look. Fulham. Last 4, City, Leicester, Everton, West Ham. So not that easy, to be fair. Last 4 game weeks. Let me look at expected goals conceded. I think I already looked at this. Fulham are the third worst team. They're also the third worst team for the whole season. So even if I look at last 6 game weeks, I'm checking this on Fantasy Football Scout, by the way, they are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th worst team. So, like, Fulham improving doesn't make them good, really. Like, and back in Liverpool is one of the easiest calls you'll make all season. So, I'm not even doubting myself, to be completely honest. Not doubting it at all. It's so a check here. By the way, would you rather bench Watkins or Jota? Well, that's the dilemma I'm in. Well, I guess I'm not because I've got Calvert-Lewin as well. I don't know is the answer. I don't have a non-sit on the fence answer because I'm literally having that myself. Thanks for the pronunciation, by the way. So check. I think that's how I've been mostly saying it. I guess the main problem is, oh my god, is my chat messing up that much, or is that message coming through a million times? What the hell is going on? My chat, the chat on YouTube is so messed up. I don't even know if it's my end or not. Hang on, I've lost it now. Yeah, would you rather bench Watkins or Jota? Like, if Jota starts, then it's Jota, but he might not. The safe play is Watkins, I think, but I might still start Jota. Not 100% sure. It looks like that super chat came through like a million times. I don't know what's going on. I must have missed that before. Evan, how's it going? Thinking Sterling and Podence out, Salah and Mendy, Leicester in. I've got the same front three as you, and other mids are Mahrez, Bruno, Son. The Sterling headache. Yeah, I think my overall thoughts for Salah would be, if you can get him in, I would get him in. I know losing Sterling's not great, but he's not a great option for the Man United game, in my opinion. He is afterwards, so you might want to think about that. But yeah, I think I would want Sterling. I would want Salah. Sorry, I'm a Fulham fan. Won't captain Salah. What's my options? Don't know. What are your options? I don't know. Who do you have in your team? Nia, how's it going? Bruno to Salah. 2 free transfers. Game week 13. Vardy out. Bruno in. Thoughts? Yeah, I mean, hokey cokey. You know, getting players out and then back in is not an issue if you want to do it. If you've got the spare transfers. Chat is being weird for you too. Yeah, I think it's YouTube. I actually don't think it's. I don't think it's actually my issue. I think YouTube's having a bit of a problem. So I do apologise. It's super annoying, I know. So yeah, I don't mind taking big hitters out and getting back in if it works for you. I mean, you're taking Bruno out of a difficult fixture to get him back in for a good one, and you're getting Salah captain. I think that's the big difference. If it was just Bruno to Salah, no captain, then back to Bruno, it might not be worth it. But you're going to captain Salah. And therefore, it instantly makes the move better for me. Keep Zaha another week for 2 free transfers, or take him out now for Grealish or Bowen, maybe even Rafinha or Souček. Spurs at home. I mean, really, it depends, doesn't it? Like, if you're going to go for Grealish anyway, I feel like Grealish has got the better fixture this week. But if you're not sure about who to go for, which it doesn't sound like you are, I'd maybe just wait a week and just get 2 free transfers. Your whole decisions might change. If you're sure you know which one of those you want long term, then you could just make the move this week. Depends what other transfers and stuff you've got planned, I guess. Nick is sitting eating dinner while watching the stream. Nice. What are you having, Nick? I'll try and find your message when you put it back through. Tom, how's it going? Similar to you, bench Jota, Giroud or Rafinha? I mean, it's Jota or Giroud for me, I think. I'd probably bench Giroud. The thing with Giroud is you don't 100% know if he's going to start either. I'm sure he probably will because he's played quite well in the last 2 games. But I don't know Jota. No point in having Jota if not to start him, surely. No, I don't agree with that. Yes, if he was fit, but he might not be fit, right? You have to take these things into account, right? Things have changed. Things have changed now. Just like I wouldn't even have Jota if the Villa game hadn't been called off. So yeah, things change. Jack Var, thanks very much. Calvert-Lewin out, Wilson in. Thoughts? I don't mind it, but you have to be wary of the fact that we don't know who's going to play for Newcastle. Now, Wilson's probably fine because he tweeted to say he was back in training, right? So he probably will start. I'm definitely not saying he won't. But you don't know who's going to play around him. And that kind of puts me off a little bit. Like, how much have Newcastle been able to train when the training ground was closed? Or what have they done at home, etc.? It's all just a bit of a disruption for them. But it is West Brom, then it is Fulham 2 game weeks later. So I'm not completely against the move, but I wouldn't... Unless you're using the money, I'd probably just keep Calvert-Lewin. I mean, he scored 11 in 11, right? Like, the guy is ridiculous. He doesn't need Rodriguez to score. So that might be why I play him. Calvert-Lewin ownership doesn't worry you over Watkins. Not really. I don't want to make the move based on ownership, to be honest. Tommy, how's it going? Have Bruno and De Bruyne this week. Bruno to Son short term. No, I definitely wouldn't make that move. Unless you're going to captain Son, I definitely wouldn't make that move. Because you'll want Bruno straight back. And then it's two transfers. Not worth it, in my opinion. You're having mac and cheese. Very jealous. Do love a bit of mac and cheese. My miss makes great mac and cheese. It's great. Chorizo, breadcrumbs on top. Lovely. Marius, how's it going? Martinez, okay, where's the question? Salah for Son -4, Diaz, Lamptey or Jota bench? Martinez steer, okay, yeah. Lamptey, Diaz, Benrick, Chilwell. Well, you're not playing Ferguson or... I mean, I would play Diaz ahead of Lamptey, I think, just about. Would I take Son out for a -4? If I wanted to captain Salah, I definitely would. I would probably do it, yeah, for the captain. I'm having lunch while watching this. Thai green curry for me from Toronto, Canada. Canada. I can speak English, I promise. I hope it's great. I hope it's a great curry. Will Trent start? Van A to Trent worth it? If it's for free, maybe. Will he start? Probably, but he's obviously had to get some minutes in the last game. Will he come straight back in? It's probably a game they can win without him. I wouldn't be 100% sure on that, but I think he probably will. I would maybe check the team news predictions on Fantasy Football Scout. They're usually really good. Neil usually does them. Goal piece. What's all this knee how? My joints are fine, thanks. Knee how. Okay. I've missed something there. But fair enough. I'm glad your joints are fine. Justin, great content as always. Who do you think is the best sub 6.5 million forward? Already got Watkins and Bamford. You're really scraping the barrel. Probably Che Adams or Welbeck. I think Welbeck has slightly better fixtures. But, I mean, Adams plays in a better team. For goals, at least. So, I'd maybe slide towards Adams. But the two fixtures after this week are not great. Whereas Brighton have, after Leicester, they have Fulham, Sheffield United. So, in the short term, I do prefer Brighton. But then their fixtures get quite bad after as well. So, I think it depends how long you're going to want to hold them for. But maybe Adams. If not, if it's short-term move, then Welbeck. For me. Don't think there's too many other options at that price, really. Summary, thanks very much. How was the 300 kilometres in November? It was good. Thank you very much for asking. No, wait, was it 300? Yeah, 300 kilometres. Yeah, it was good. Thank you. I'm still walking, but not 10k every day. Miguel, any reason for you to bench Calvert-Lewin? Yeah, just because I think my other players might score better. I might swap it before the deadline, maybe. I'm not sure. Oaken, how's it going? Calvert-Lewin and Bruno out. Salah and Welbeck in, worth a -4. Oh my god, people are making having to take out such good players to get Salah. You're taking out two players that got tough fixtures, but you might want them both back. Oh, for Welbeck as well. I think I would pretty much do anything to have Salah in my team. That's all I'll say. So I probably would do it. It's not just this week. You're going to want Salah for the next few weeks. Apart from Spurs, he doesn't have a lot of hard fixtures. And who's say couldn't get something against Spurs anyway. So I think I would still do it. But don't get me wrong, taking out Calvert-Lewin and Bruno in the same move in the same week for a hit. Oh, it's horrible. Am I satisfied with my rank? I mean, I'm satisfied with the rank as it stands. I won't be satisfied with it if it's the same at the end of the season. Mav, how's it going? Should I go Son and Vardy to Salah and Che Adams for a -4 hit, knowing Salah might not start? I mean, the knock for Jota seems to me like Salah will probably start. Son and Vardy out, Son and Vardy out. It's so difficult. Unless you're happy captaining someone else, I probably would do it. Honestly, I probably would do it. Apparently, I've missed a super chat from Apparently I've missed a super chat. I'll have a look for it in a second. Zach TV, Matip and Welbeck or Wilson and Eiling? Probably Wilson and Eiling. Just about. Got to run to tell me what to do. DCL or Jota bench? I'll go with you on this. Yeah, but Goraf, I might change my mind later on. I might change my mind. That's the thing. I think the safe play is to play Calvert-Lewin because Jota could be on the bench and he could come on for the last 5 or 10 minutes. That's the only worry, isn't it? But I'm not saying I'm definitely going to do that. That's all I can leave you with for now. I'm going to decide by 6:30. Orville has it going. Adams to Wilson or save the free transfer? Save for sure. Yeah, I don't think this week is the week to get rid of Adams. Not against Sheffield United. All right, then we're going to see if I can find the super chat that I've apparently missed. Do apologise if that's the case. Play Cancelo or Diaz. Probably Diaz. More likely to start. Who will I replace Cancelo with? I mean, it depends who else you've got, right? Matip, good option. Reece James, players like that. I mean, if you're getting rid of Cancelo, why is there a choice between Cancelo or Diaz? Surely it has to be Diaz, right? Has to be. Done. Calvert-Lewin plays Jota bench, but I might play Jota. I'm just saying now. I'm telling you now. I might play Jota. I'm not sure. Talk me out of doing a -20 for Salah and Ings. I mean, you can do what you like, but a -20 to get Ings as well, not for me. He's about to play Arsenal and Man City after this. Don't give me that fixture-proof rubbish. I mean in general, not you. Calvert-Lewin to Ings, Justin to Reece James, Jota to Robbo. Huh? Jota to Robbo? That doesn't even make sense. They're playing different positions. I don't get that. I mean, they all sound like okay moves, but I don't get the Jota and Reece James thing. Let me see what. Okay, hang on a sec. Jesus. Okay. Chintan, how's it going? My squad value is 100.2. How can I increase it? Is there any kind of strategy? Not really. I mean, now it's quite hard to do. You need to just get on players early. Sometimes you got to get lucky that you're on the right players, and obviously you can move early, but it's risky. It's risky to bring players in early. There's no specific strategy. That's all there is to it. But I did it early in the season. Basically, moving early for price rises forced me to use my wildcard in the end. So, not necessarily always a good thing to do. Let me tell you that. Marco, how's it going? The shorthand thing. I guess that's Salah. Who's Jack Grealish, Rashford, Rafinha, Jota, Vardy, Watkins. Have funds for Rashford out for De Bruyne or Brewster for Bamford now, and next great game week fund Rashford to De Bruyne both for -4. I don't think you need to do Rashford to De Bruyne this week. I prefer Brewster to Bamford, to be honest. If it's for this week. I mean, De Bruyne is a really good option. You are going to want him from next week, but I don't know. You've already got a player in that game. Could Rashford get something on the counter against Man City? Could. I think I'd prefer if you're having to play Brewster, I think Brewster to Bamford is a better option. If you had to move one player for Bruno Fernandes, would you move Calvert-Lewin or Werner? Probably Calvert-Lewin. Manuel, how's it going? De Bruyne, Bruno, Salah, bench Jota for Adams, Wilson, and Bamford. Yeah, I'd probably bench Jota for any of those three, to be honest. They've all got good fixtures and they're all probably going to start. So I probably would bench Jota in that case. Like, it's a little bit different for me because Watkins and Calvert-Lewin don't have the greatest fixtures. But yeah, I probably would bench Jota ahead of those other players. Daniel, how's it going? Get rid of Jota for Grealish. I mean, if that's a long-term move you want to make, like obviously Jota might not even miss this game. By the way, I'm just saying. But if he does, he might be back for Spurs. And if he does, even if he doesn't play in that, this Crystal Palace, he's going to get some minutes over the next 3. So it depends. If you were going to do Jota to Grealish next week anyway, then yeah, you could just bring it back. You could just bring it forward one more week. That's another option. Start Diaz or Lamb. So I'd probably start Diaz. I should just. I wonder if I would get less questions about Calvert-Lewin and Jota if I just put Calvert-Lewin in the team. That might work better. Back to 3-4-3 though. So boring. 3-4-2. I prefer it so much. Wildcard drafts. Just I'm not going through wildcards now. There's like 37 minutes to the deadline. I'm not giving it any thought. So I'm not going to do a whole draft. Russell, how's it going? Where's the question? Oh, Jesus. Kane, Jota, Calvert-Lewin, PVA to Salah, Bamford, Wilson. I mean, the same players are being subbed in both. So what's the differences? Jota and Kane. -4. So you're just doing the Calvert-Lewin move. I can't get my head around that, to be honest. I can't. Kane, Jota, Calvert-Lewin, PVA to Reece James, or Kane, Jota, PVA to Bamford, Salah, Kyle Walker-Peters, or just Bruno, PVA to Salah, James. I don't know. I don't know. You need to decide how many of those players you want to keep long term. -8 for Salah when you can do it for -4 doesn't sound. I mean, if you can get Salah in for free, surely that is the move. Bruno and Van Aanholt to Salah and Reece James. Surely that's the move, right? Getting rid of. I mean, Jota maybe is a good one to go anyway. Calvert-Lewin. I don't think you need to get Calvert-Lewin out for a -8. I feel like the Bruno to PVA one is the best, but I am like thinking about that really quickly. If you can do it for free, I don't think you need to take a -8. Basically, it's hard to process so many different options so quickly. But yeah, probably the free one. I think maybe the -4, but not -8. Parajath, how's it going? Jota and Justin out to fund Reece or Robbo. Well, I mean, there's a big difference in price there. So if you need the Reece James money to do something else, like other targets you got, then go Reece James. But Robertson, I would bet money on outscoring Reece James for the next few weeks. But he does cost a lot more money. But Liverpool's fixtures are much better, right? So that's probably where I would look. Vardy up to Kane, no hit, future in mind. I mean, I wouldn't get rid of Vardy for Kane this week. I think you can just stick with Vardy. Evertonian, how's it going? Calvert-Lewin to Bamford and Sterling Salah for a hit. What do you think? Job done or not? I think probably job done, to be honest. I think Bamford's could be better than Calvert-Lewin for the next 5 weeks. Sterling to Salah is fine because you get the captaincy. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that, I think. Chintan, start Dallas or Vestergaard or Justin? Not Justin, I would say. Probably Dallas, probably Vestergaard, to be honest. Sheffield United are not good I was going to say at football, but at scoring goals. So probably Vestergaard. Yeah, I mean, I quite like Dallas versus West Ham, to be honest. But I mean, if you've got a defender playing against Sheffield United, that's pretty good, right? That's a good point. Yeah, don't need to think long term if you have a wild card. Very good point. Probably something I don't point out too much, just because I haven't got a wild card, so I've not really been thinking about it too much. But yeah, you can play a bit more short term. You still got to think about, you know, losing money if you take players out that you might want back and stuff. But yeah, if you've got your wild card, like for example, if you take out Spurs players, your wild card ahead of Game Week 16, which is when Spurs fixtures get really good again. So it's maybe a little bit of a less risk to get rid of the Spurs boys. Of course, unless you think they're going to do really well right now. Straight question. Can't we win FPL, score good weekly without Kane and Son? Can you win FPL without Kane and Son? I think that is. Yes. Kane and Son are not essential. They're good. Really good options, but not essential. Start Martinez or Johnston against... Yeah, a few people have asked me this earlier today. I think I would start Johnston, because even if... I think both could concede, but he gets a lot of saves usually. I guess it depends how many shots Newcastle are going to have. I'd probably start Johnston. I don't know how confident I am in a clean sheet for Martinez, to be honest. Prawal, I think that is. Thank you very much. There's just 32 minutes until the deadline, so make sure to get your transfers, your captaincy, your benching in as soon, or locked in, I should say, as soon as you can. No transfer for me, like I said. I've saved that team though. So Jota is now on the bench. Jota on the bench, I don't like it. If I see that team sheet and Jota starts and Salah doesn't, then it's going to be rant time on Sunday. Son or Grealish? Son for this week, I would say. Danny, how's it going? Thoughts on which set of players will create points long term? The most points, I guess. Calvert-Lewin, Lamptey and Watkins versus Bamford, Reguilon and Antonio. Well, Antonio's injured. So, unless he gets back soon, I don't know if he will. The first one, for sure. I mean, Reguilon I do like. And I would like Bamford. I think the second one would, if they were all fit, but Antonio's not fit. So if you're having to wild card or those transfers for this week, I wouldn't want Antonio in right now. Lucas, thanks very much. I'll try and keep out... I'll try and keep an eye out for the question you probably meant to put in. Got Irish Jota versus Fulham. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The deadline is at 6:30. Yes. Yeah, that is what I'm thinking. It's tough though. I wanna play. I really do want to play. Jota, but I just don't think I can. Or can I? I just don't want to bench Calvert-Lewin. I'm so scared of doing it. But maybe I should. Maybe I should be braver. Jota on the bench is a mistake for sure. Maybe it is. It's so, yeah, maybe I do play him ahead of Watkins. Maybe I'll play him ahead of Calvert-Lewin. Is Calvert-Lewin going to score against Chelsea? Maybe. Remove Foden or Jota to enable Sterling to Salah. Foden. Well, yeah, Foden. Honestly, Jota's got a knock and I think he's more likely to start than Foden. Yeah, I think Foden's done. He's been done for a little while. Chintan, how's it going? Downgrade Walker to Diaz to upgrade Calvert-Lewin to Werner. I mean, if you want to do Calvert-Lewin to Werner, go for it. If that's like if that's a long-term move you want to make. The one thing I would say against Calvert-Lewin is, about Calvert-Lewin, like you don't force him out of your team. Like if you genuinely really want Werner and Calvert-Lewin's your best way, fair enough. But I've made the mistake before of a player has maybe a poorer set of fixtures or has a bad fixture like Chelsea and you just look for ways to get rid of him. If you don't need to get rid of him, just keep him. But yeah, if you want Werner, go for it. Even if Jota gets 30 minutes, it might be enough. Yeah, but I don't want that. I don't think that is enough, to be honest. I don't know. Dallas now right back could impact returns. Maybe. He's still going to attack though, isn't he? So I don't actually mind. Strategy for bench boost, mine looks like yours. I'm going to wait and see what the Game Week 19 fixtures are and then see whether bench boosting works, to be honest. Right now, I don't have a strategy. Bench Calvert-Lewin or Souček. Souček's got Leeds. Leeds are not good from set pieces. You could play Souček if you're brave enough to bench Calvert-Lewin. That's the question. Are you brave enough to bench Calvert-Lewin? I mean, I did say last week I was going to bench Calvert-Lewin this week before the game even started. So we'll see. I shouldn't check this, but when's the Chelsea game on? The Chelsea game is on the last game on Saturday. I'm probably not going to be watching it either. I might do the match of the day challenge on Saturday. I know people are going to say, "What about Man United, Man City?" But I don't think I can watch it. So I wonder. I will have Grealish, Watkins, Martinez, De Bruyne and Chilwell. Might do the match day challenge. Might do it. I'll see. Anyway, what have I missed here? B Money transferred out Kane, Son, De Bruyne. Oh, transferred out Kane. I thought you transferred out all those players. Wow. Son, De Bruyne, Bruno, Salah, Cats and Grealish midfield. Huge. Hoping to improve my 133k rank. Love the content. Good luck. Yeah, good luck. That's a great team. Hopefully Kane doesn't smash it. Bench Watkins. It's so obvious. Throw Watkins on your bench right now or I'll unsubscribe. Well, See you later, I guess. KP, how's it going? I was set on Vardy and Souček to Salah and Bruce, but now I'm thinking Vardy and Jota to Salah and Welbeck instead, more balance. Yeah, I like that. If it fits in with your, the rest of your strategy and being able to afford the moves you want to make, I do prefer that, I think. You don't have to tie yourself in with Brewster. Match of the Day challenge is not watching any of the games, and they're basically watching Match of the Day to find out what your FPL score is. So you don't check Twitter, you don't check FPL, you don't watch the games, you just watch... Match of the Day at the end of the night. We'll see. I own both, Kevin. I own both Salah and Mane. Who would you captain? Mane sitting outside the top 1 million? No, I'd still captain Salah, to be honest. Obviously, there is some risk, I guess, because he could still get benched, but I think he'll start. Talk me out of this -16. Walker, Ziyech, Torres, Trossard, Morpay, DCL out. Dallas, Salah, Rafinha, Gross, Welbeck, Ings. Didn't you have this same question on the last stream? Like I think you were on about a -8 before. I would be looking at Morpay, Trossard, Torres, and Ziyech. Why Walker and Calvert-Lewin? Maybe if that's to fund it, but you don't need to take a -16. Jarvis, how's it going? I'm starting Jota ahead of Calvert-Lewin. Trust me, on 26k. But will you always be 26k? That is the question. Or will you be 260k by next week because you've benched Calvert-Lewin? Who knows? Time will tell. Big Dave, how's it going? Semedo, Kilman to James Bednarik for a hit. Do you need to take a hit? Can you not just do one of those for free? I'd only take the hit if you have to play both. If not, I would just do one for free. If you're not prepared to start Jota, then hit him out this week. That doesn't make any sense. That's not logical. If you're not prepared to play Jota, hit him out. Why would I take a -4 for a player I can just bench? That makes no sense. Philip, how's it going? How is Dallas still 4.6? It's not gone up in price. Gory, how's it going? Is St. Maximin playing this week? I think he's flagged. Let me check. I think we know he's flagged, don't we? Yeah. He might play, but we don't know. I wouldn't necessarily count on it, to be honest. I wouldn't necessarily count on it. Could you post like one video per game week for Champions League Fantasy? No. I don't play it. Lee, how's it going? Jota and Calvert-Lewin to Grealish and Adams, 2 free transfers. I don't particularly like it, no. I don't know. I guess it's okay. I would like to find a different way to get Grealish, though. It's not bad. It's not bad. What's my record on live views? We hit nearly 10,000 the first deadline stream of the season. Somewhere, play McCarthy or Meslier. I'd play McCarthy, yeah. Sheffield United. I think Meslier is a good option this week, but I wouldn't... McCarthy's got Sheffield United, simple as that. Should I captain Werner? If you want to, yeah. I mean, he's a good option this week. I still prefer Salah, of course, but I think he's a good option. I mean, Jota is a player you buy into, i.e. bench risk. If you don't like the risk, then sell. Yeah, fine, but I'll sell him next week when I got 2 free transfers. I'm not going to take a hit to sell him this week for no one I can afford when I can turn him into Bruno Fernandes next week. If Messi joins City, he would ruin FPL. Yeah, but wouldn't it be great? Who would you recommend for a goalie? I mean, that's a bit of an open question. Right now, I'd probably go Meslier or Martinez still, I think. Meslier if you want to save a bit of money. It's Meslier, not Meslier. Yeah. Maybe we just say the Leeds goalie. Meslier. Yeah, okay. That's something I need to work on. You don't say it that much, you see. So close to 125k subs. We hit 124k earlier. So thank you very much to everybody that has hit that subscribe button. If you're watching this and you haven't already done it, why not? Give it a go. Hit that subscribe button. You might like it. And then, yeah, just do it. Just do it. Why not? As Nike say, just do it. Help me hit 125k. And then I can go on to the next target. Whee! Ryan, how's it going? Take out 4 hours for Neto for a -4. I have 7.4 million. For a -4 to get Neto to take out 4 hours. I don't get it. Why would you do that? 4 hours isn't injured, is he? I don't think. Neto's got okay fixtures, but 3 of the next 6 are tough. I don't think I'd do that. I thought you had 2 for each. Nah, Fozzie, I only have 1. Otherwise, I probably would take him out, to be honest. But I'll have 2 next week, and then I'm going to take him out. Whether I play him or not this week or not, I'm going to take him out next week. For sure. Yamsy, how's it going? Play Podence or Watkins? I think that's pretty close. I'd be tempted to play Podence at home. You know Watkins is definitely going to start. I mean, I think Podence will, given all their injuries as well. Or, sorry, given that Jimenez is missing out. Maybe Podence against Villa at home. Could be okay. Zohab, how's it going? Ings in for Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, it's not a move I would make right now, I don't think. It's Arsenal then City next. But people say Ings can score against anyone, but he's got the same hard job as anyone else who faces hard teams, right? It's not a move I would make, but I don't want to put you off doing it. Apart from the shirt, are you wearing anything else? Yeah, I got joggers on. I bought Trent in for a hit. Good luck. I mean, if any defender's going to pay back a hit, it's Trent or Robbo, right? Scott, how's it going? Salah captain and Wilson in for Jota and Werner for a -4. I probably would do it, yeah. I don't necessarily like losing Werner this week, but I probably would do it for the Salah captaincy. I really want to play Jota. I'm probably just going to play him. I'm probably going to put him back in. But the thing is, like, all this will be an anti-climax. Jota just won't play, and Calvert-Lewin will come off my bench anyway. I can see that happening already. Bruno out for Son. Nah, I don't like that move simply because I think you'll just want Bruno straight back. So yeah, anyone that's thinking about getting Salah in for a hit, I think it's most of the time it's probably a good move, unless you're happy to captain someone else. Like not everyone has to, you don't have to captain. You don't have to captain Salah just because everyone else is. If you think there's a better option, yeah. Jay made a good point about players coming off the bench late into a game can be okay for points. Yeah, I agree, but I think that's more when you don't have a good bench option. I have a pretty good squad where I don't have to play Jota, I guess. I guess that's probably the big difference. Sorry, I missed it. Adams and Jota to Wilson and Souček for free. I would just play Adams. Why would you not just play Adams? Just do Jota to Souček if you really want to get rid of him. You've got 2 free transfers, I guess. It's a bit more difficult to hold, but I would just keep Adams, I think. Look, again, if you're confident Wilson starts, fair enough, go for it. Sorry, not that he starts, but obviously that Newcastle do well after not training, then go for it. But I'd be a little bit cautious personally. Ready, bench 1, Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison or Cresswell. I mean, Cresswell against Leeds, I see him conceding. I'd bench Cresswell. I'd play Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison. I know it's Chelsea, but yeah, I'd probably just play that. Jarvis, to be fair, Klopp will probably save Jota, Trent and Salah on Sunday because they have Spurs on Wednesday. It's the most important game for Liverpool. There's no way, if Jota's not there, he benches Salah. He's not going to go into Fulham with Mane and Firmino. I really don't think so. Maybe you're right, but Trent I could maybe see potentially being rested one more game and maybe coming on for 30 to 40 minutes just to build up his minutes. I could see that, but I can't. Salah's just no way does Salah not start if Jota is not fit. It's not going to happen. I'm not worried about it at all, to be honest. What do you think about the PSG racism incident? Well, it's disgusting, isn't it? Like, no one should be saying that. And to be honest, I'm glad that they all stuck together and got off the pitch. I think that's the only thing that's probably going to stop it. And it kind of sucks that it comes to that. But, Demba Ba was a bit of a legend. Mbappe was a bit of a legend in that as well. So fair play to him. I fully support it. Why wouldn't you? Yogesh, Calvert-Lewin out for Wilson. Again, if you need the money, maybe, but otherwise I'd probably just keep Calvert-Lewin. I can see why everyone's going for Wilson because of the fixture, but there's just so much unknowns about that Newcastle team, you know. Luke, how's it going? Should I hold with a team like this? McCarthy's fine, Diaz, Chilwell, Cons are fine, Grealish, Jota, De Bruyne. I mean, it looks pretty good to me. What do you really need to do this week? You've got all the captains in place, the big players. I'd say you could hold. Chris, how's it going? Friday night deadline looms. Anything is possible. It's the hope that kills you. I mean, it's the hope that kills you is basically the tagline for FPL. Honestly, that is the tagline for FPL. Bench Walker Peters or Watkins. Bench Walker Peters or Watkins. Probably Walker Peters, but there's probably not actually that much in it. I don't know if you can hear this music. I quite like it. Ivan, how's it going? I have Salah and Kane. Who do I captain? Salah. I also have Bruno and De Bruyne. Bruno. Okay, here's the thing, right? And where was I saying this? I think I said it on a Patreon video today, right? This is so funny because I pretty much said the same thing. You're saying, who do you captain out of Salah and Kane, right? So you think those two are the best two captains in your team. Otherwise, why would you not be looking to captain them, right? But then when you talk about vice-captain, you're talking about Bruno and De Bruyne as well. Surely, if Salah and Kane are your favourite captains, surely you vice-captain the other one? But there's this stupid thing where it doesn't work out like that, does it? I said to someone earlier, if I was captaining Salah, I might like vice-captain like Bamford. But if I didn't have Salah as a captain option, I wouldn't captain Bamford. Does that make sense? It doesn't make any sense, actually. That's what I said in the Patreon video. It doesn't make any sense at all. But the thought process is so weird, isn't it? If you captain Salah and your other option is Kane, surely the vice-captain is Kane. But I think like that too. Yeah. I'm talking rubbish. No one has a clue what I'm on about, do they? Deb Yoti, I think that is. Ziyech to Son or Pulisic for game week 12 and 13, considering I'll bring in Bruno for game week 14 for one of the mentioned above. I mean, Everton and who for Chelsea? Wolves away. I'd fancy a punt on Pulisic, but I'd probably go Son. I think he's a bit safer. Going to get minutes in both. With Pulisic, he's just back from injury. Like, do you know what I mean? He's always like feeling his hamstring in midweek. I'd probably go Son. But Pulisic's a nice little punt, I think. But Son's a safer one. Patreon seems worth it. Someone just asked me like captain, vice captain. But do you know what I mean though? It's like I've had that before where I'll think between two players for a captain, but I'll choose a different vice captain. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Other people must have done that before, surely. You know what I'm saying? I think it's because we don't expect the vice captain to matter. Yeah, possibly. And then you think, well, if it's going to happen, I might as well go for a fun choice. Charlie, how's it going? Well done for using your platform to stick up for LGBT rights. Sport is a fantastic vehicle for advocating social issues. Yeah, fully agree. And I think the replies you see to some tweets, like rainbow laces and whatever, it's disgusting. And yeah, I mean, like I said, some of my tweets, like I think standing up, putting a few tweets out is like the least I and other people can do, really. Klopp said Jota had a knock to troll FPL managers. Quite possibly. But I doubt it, right? I don't think Klopp is worried about FPL managers. I'm sure it gets talked about within the club, but probably not at Klopp's level. The only time it does work like that is when the players are substitutes, aka Salah and Jota, vice captains my captaincy, but now I go De Bruyne. Yeah, but that's different because Jota is potentially out, right? Why don't you transfer out your backup keeper? Because I'm just happy to play Martinez. I really want to play Jota. But who do I bench? Watkins or Calvert-Lewin? I feel like Watkins got a slightly easier fixture, but Calvert-Lewin. Jota's back in. Jota is back in. I need to check something sec. I also need to check my fan team. Is my fan team in? I think I've already done it. I think I've got Salah in captain. I did it a few days ago. I didn't need to wait for Jota to be injured. I got Salah in straight away. I'm definitely, I'm vice captain in Son. Full show. Do 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 do. Okay, what else we got here? What else we got here? I'm literally checking my fan team now. I'm in 704th position, I think. I think I've got Salah captain. Yeah, Salah captain and who vice captain? I've got Bamford vice captain in fan team, but I'm thinking Salah's going to get minutes. Okay, I'm looking pretty good. Salah will be bench save for Spurs. Yeah, possibly. I don't see it though. The bad cub. Son or Bruno for the next 5 fixtures. Bruno. Your captaincy looks like a mistake this game. What? Salah? No way. No way. No way. We'll find out, I guess, 6:30 on Sunday when the game's finished, whether it was a mistake or not. Like, at the end of the day, Captain Salah is not a mistake for me, even if he blanks. I mean, it will literally have been a mistake, but the decision wasn't a mistake. You should have not gone for a front 8. This is why I do not do it. It does my head in. I hate having to make the choice. It shouldn't be like that. I think if I get through with Calvert-Lewin this week, though, I reckon I might keep him for the next 3. I think they're a bit easier. 10 minutes to the deadline. Get everything locked in. That's what I'm trying to say. Get everything locked in, and just go for it. I think I'm going to bench Watkins. I think I'm going to play Calvert-Lewin. I don't know. Benching Watkins. I don't know how happy I am about that. Tammy to Giroud for a 4-point hit. Tammy to Giroud for a 4-point hit and bench Jota for Giroud, or leave Tammy on the bench and Jota in the starting team. I'd probably just start Jota. I don't think you can be 100% sure that Giroud is going to start ahead of him. That would be my only worry about doing that. I say get everything locked in as I'm sat here, not quite sure whether I want to play Calvert-Lewin. There's only 10 minutes to go. Oh, this song is horrible. I don't even know if you can hear the music, but in my ears, it's giving me a headache. I'm too old for that. Ollie Watkins. Watkins doesn't have penalties. You have Grealish cover too. I'm not really worried about the cover, but I know the penalties is obviously a thing now. Who to bench? Lamptey, Neto, or Diaz? Not Neto for sure. I'd probably bench Lamptey. Yogesh has it going. Welbeck for game week 13 to 14. Yeah, it could be okay. There's a couple of good fixtures. I mean, I think we should probably temper our expectations with Welbeck. I know he started well for Brighton, but he often seems to do okay and then doesn't very quickly. But I think those 2 fixtures are okay. Tom has it going. Flipped coin bench. Giroud, Jota. Said Jota, but help. I find when you go to flick a coin, you kind of already know what you want it to land on. I'd probably start Jota if it was the case of Jota and Giroud. Calvert-Lewin versus Chilwell. Yeah, I don't mind that. Always play your best players, you know. Lamptey versus Balbuena. Bench who? Probably Lamptey. Although, I don't know, Lamptey's quite attacking, isn't he? Against Leicester, Balbuena's away to Leeds. I'd actually probably bench Balbuena. Don't blame me if he gets a header, though. Off a corner, bam. Because Leeds aren't great from set pieces. Joseph, De Bruyne, Dallas, Vestergaard for Grealish, James and Robbo. Nah, I don't like the sound of that. I think Vestergaard and Dallas are both really good to play this week, and so is De Bruyne. Don't like that at all. Mark, thanks very much. Thanks, Mark S. I put a poll up on Twitter earlier, and everyone said, well, it's 57% for Calvert-Lewin, 42% for Watkins. But I do think that probably was heavily geared towards the fact that most people own Calvert-Lewin. So, yeah. Is this the week of the Lamptey 18-pointer? I hope not. I hope not. There's only 7 minutes until the deadline. Make sure you have all your transfers, captaincy, and all that good stuff absolutely locked in if you haven't already, because yeah, you need that. You need that locked in. I think I'm decided. I'm going to play Jota and bench Watkins. But I'm not happy about it whatsoever. But it is what it is. I want to play Jota. If Jota's on the bench, it's annoying. But I'm just going to roll with it. Quay, thanks very much. Giozar, how's it going? Vardy, captain, Salah, vice captain. Probably this will cost me, but I'm happy to get the risk for a Vardy hat-trick. Should I play Konza or Justin? Leicester, I'd probably play... I mean, Justin's away though. No, he's at home. I'd probably play Justin just about. It's close though. I feel like I had this question earlier and I might have given a different answer. I think Leicester at home versus Villa away to Wolves. Yeah, I think I'd probably just about play Justin. He hasn't got many points recently, has he? But yeah, I'd play him. Good luck with the Vardy captain. Hope. I don't really hope it works out for you because I want Salah to go nuts. But you know what I mean. Good luck, but I don't really mean it. If Jota doesn't play, does Watkins get auto subbed in? Yeah, definitely. So I guess in some ways it makes me a bit happier to do it. Let me just check I've definitely saved that. So I'll go back to last week's 80 points. Happy days. By the way, something no one's talking about because ultimately who cares apart from me, right? And a few owners. But I got a bad feeling Reguilon could be benched this week. He played and Davies played, and it's a kind of a physical Palace side next. I just wonder if he could maybe start. How come my Jota doesn't have a triangle? Because I say you're over on the app, which is so buggy all the time, or you need to just refresh, probably. Unless let me refresh. Maybe I've missed a bit where Klopp says he's fine, but no. Unfortunately not. I have Harry Kane as captain. You can all smart. Oh yeah, I won't read the rest of that, but good luck. Again, I hope it actually doesn't work out because I don't want Kane to do well. Quayback, how's it going? Captain Vardy or Bamford? I'd probably go Vardy, I think. I mean, Bamford's been very good. I could see him scoring, but against Brighton at home, Vardy, I'd probably just about go Vardy, yeah. Oh, did he only play 45 minutes? Oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't even realise that. My bad. Okay, well, I'm not worried at all then. Hopefully he starts against Palace. Job done. You always say Reguilon won't start, and he always does. Yeah, but there was that. It's just that match against Burnley a little while ago. So Jota is a rotation risk with a knock, and you're playing him over a 90-minute Watkins. Yes, I am. Because obviously I'm hoping he plays, right? It is what it is. By the way, can I just say one thing about Watkins and penalties? We don't know that he's off penalties. We're all speculating because he missed one. And I was thinking earlier, right, it'd be a bit of a confidence knock to say, you've missed 1 out of 2 penalties for us. Okay, fair enough, his record's not great. But they've obviously not looked at that because otherwise he wouldn't have taken them to start with. And his first one was quite good. And he hit the bar, didn't he, I think? Did he hit the bar? I feel like he hit the bar. So he didn't miss by that much. So... did he hit the bar? I think he did. So to say that he's off penalties is not true. He might be off penalties because he missed 1 penalty for Villa. So it's not guaranteed. So if he scores a penalty now, after I've said that, I'll be well annoyed. Well annoyed. People sleeping on the Bamford captaincy. I can't see me ever captaining Bamford, but I'm more than happy to own the guy. By the way, if you haven't already, please do give a like on the stream. We're on about 500-ish. We can definitely get to 1,000 before the end of the stream. So anyone watching, please do hit that button. It helps out massively. Jota pictured in training. What? Where have you seen that? Where have you seen that? Is that on Twitter? I'm starting him, by the way, but I'm playing Calvert-Lewin as well. I'm benching Watkins. Where's the training pictures? I can't see them. Might still be on there, might still miss. Yeah, okay, of course, he could miss, right? Granted. But yeah, I don't think he's definitely off them. I was thinking about that earlier. It's a lot of speculation because of his bad record, but... And I've done that as well, but... Yeah. You know what I'm saying, right? Where was he pictured in training? Someone tweet me where he was pictured in training. I don't think I can... Hang on. Oh, it's Firmino on the Twitter picture. Where is... I don't see the training pictures. Yeah, I can't see it. Someone tweet me the training pictures. Mirror captured images 3 hours ago. It was only a knock, right? He didn't actually he didn't rule him out. I'm starting him. Nah, Gorav wouldn't troll. 100% Gorav wouldn't troll. I wonder if it's that is this week though. Captain. Oh yeah, I've done that super chat. 1 minute. I'm benching Watkins and I ain't happy about it. I hate having 8 attackers. I hate it so much. It's not true. Look, we'll find out soon, I guess. Make sure you've hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, by the way, and hit the like button as well. We'll be counting down. No, I don't think we're locked in. It always says we're locked in, but we're actually not. Yeah, we're not locked in yet. It's hit 6:30, but we ain't locked in. Everyone always says I can still change my team. Everyone always says like it's locked in, but we're not. We're not. Oh, if Watkins scores now, I'm going to cry. We're not locked in yet. I could still change it, but I'm not going to. That is my team you see on screen right now. There are no training pictures. Someone tweet me. Someone tweet me the pictures. I'm still not locked out, by the way, at all. Okay, Gorav sent me the image. He sent it to me. Let me have a look. Oxlade-Chamberlain's been in full training for over a week and could be back in the Liverpool squad. Oh, who's that next to him? That's Diogo Jota. That is Diogo Jota. Can you send me the link to that image, though? Okay, let me get rid of this idiot. Boom. Send me the link to that picture. Send me the link to that picture. That's definitely Jota to the right. Time might be up. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, we're locked in now. There we go. Boom. Job done. Let me see if I can get this picture. You have to send me the link to it. If you can. If you can. There we go. Another deadline done. Game week 12. Does it make more sense to play Watkins with Chilwell in defence? Now I like playing who I think's the best. If I think Calvert-Lewin is better than Watkins, then I don't really care that I'm playing Chilwell because Chilwell is better than Lamptey, you know. I'll tweet it, but I want the link first. I want the link. I need the link. I think Pulisic plays this week. Yes, I think he'll start. How many minutes he gets though is completely up for debate, to be honest. Plus, it's too late now if you haven't already done it. Okay, Gorav's trying to find me the link. I'll tweet it as soon as I get it. So, yeah, I'll tweet the link if I get it for that Jota training ground picture. So don't kill the messenger. You know, Gora's a good man. He definitely wouldn't be trolling. So, yeah, we'll leave it there. I'm going to be back on Sunday at 9:15 once all the games are finished on Sunday. There's going to be a lot to talk about because the deadline's on Tuesday. So make sure you check it out. Let me just get rid of all these people talking about Salah. yeah, make sure you check that out. I'll be back on Sunday, 9:15 in the evening. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff to talk about before. Oh, hang on, here we go. Oh, look at it. Yeah, the mirror. I've got the link now. I've got the link. Tom has sent it to me. That's Jota for sure. That's Jota. But is that a new picture? I wonder if that's a picture from today. Hang on. Let me tweet it now. I'm tweeting it. I've tweeted it. I've tweeted the picture. There we go. And Goro sent it to me as well. That was that little thing you could hear them. I can't show. Oh, I don't know if I can show it to you on screen potentially, but I don't know. I can't really easily do it. So go and have a look on my Twitter account. That's it for this stream. Please do go and hit that like button before you click off the stream. Want to get to 1,000 and hit subscribe if you're new around here. Thanks to everyone that put in super chats, everyone that asked questions, everyone that stuck on the channel. Watch the channel this week. I'll be back all next week as normal. Lots of deadlines to go through. It's an old image. Like, maybe it is. I don't know. I've tweeted it out. The deadline's gone, so it's not going to change anyone's opinion of Jota. I'm off. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you Sunday. See you Sunday 9:15. Thanks for watching. Good luck this week. Let's hope Salah captain brings home the points. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Goodbye.